What's up guys, it's Sick Fedora Bro here, and today is a really big day. Today we are finally picking up an engine for the RX-7, which is super dope of course. So basically I found this engine on Marketplace in New Jersey, which is 2 hours away from my house, which is super dope because I don't have to pay for shipping then. I can drive and pick it up. And I'm going to be transporting the engine in my mom's SUV here. It's a really small engine, so it should just fit in the trunk pretty easily. To transport the engine, we are going to be using this tire, which is one of my old tires off of my Camry. I saved it for pretty much this very reason. Should just sit in there nice and shouldn't go anywhere. I mean, it's a pretty small engine, should sit in there just nice. Gonna have the intake taken apart and everything, so I don't have to worry about that. And yeah, this should go pretty smoothly, I think. Well, just got back from New Jersey. It was quite a drive. It was just 2 hours there, 2 hours back. So 4 hours later, back home. And I have the engine all in one piece, of course, looking pretty good. Got the intake, the actual block, and the alternator with the belt. That's looking all pretty good. I gotta find some space for it. I think I'm gonna put it in the corner there where my Z is. I don't have to move my tools and stuff. And here's the car, of course. And now that there's some daylight, I can actually show you guys a little better that like this car is pretty damn cleaned out. Like there's not too much left to do. I vacuumed it out. That didn't take too long actually. And yeah, like this looks pretty good in here. So I can't imagine taking this engine out. It's going to be too pretty looking. It was pretty ugly putting it in. It's a lot heavier than I thought it was. I was actually expecting it to be lighter, despite the fact that these things are known for being light. So that'll be interesting. So I got the engine out of my mom's car and into the corner where it's going to remain for probably a decent bit. It was quite the interesting. It was pretty ugly, I'll just say that. Getting out of my mom's car. Basically, I had a couple friends come and help me and put on a pallet there and basically dragged it into the corner of where it is going to remain for a while. So there it sits. I got pretty lucky with this, to be honest. Basically, it has like all the pulleys you would need to have this thing run. I got the alternator here. I got the belt. The belt appears to be in some pretty good condition. It still feels pretty rubbery, and yeah, there's no cracks or anything, so that's like super cool. And I have basically the entire intake except for the elbow, and there is the throttle body on the end, so that is cool. There's the trans bolts there, which is super cool. I do not have those. Did not come with my transmission. And yeah, so that is my 2-rotor, and believe it or not, it doesn't need rebuilt. It has good compression. It has 100 psi across the board, so that is super cool. And I'm not quite sure because I've never heard it myself, but the previous owner said it wasn't ported, so that's cool. I get to choose what route I go with that when I do have this thing rebuilt, which I plan on putting it in my RX-7 here for about a year or something, kind of seeing what it's like driving with it unported, and then I'll probably rip it out, have it ported. I'm really strongly considering a bridge port because, well, I'm not going to be driving this RX-7 too much because it's probably going to be my baby by the time I'm done with it. And yeah, basically that's it, man. It was a long 2 hours there and 2 hours back, but I am glad to be back at my house in one piece, of course, and with the motor. So if you guys really enjoyed this video and are excited to see where my FD RX-7 build goes, I would really greatly appreciate it if you liked this video and subscribed to my YouTube channel, because it really helps me out, and this is one of my passions, and I'm trying to get known in the automotive industry. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.